There is one thing that you can do literally in the next 10 minutes that is the cure to feeling directionless and lost in life. This video is for those who are ambitious and want to do something great with their lives but just feel lost. If you lack ambition and you are okay with never reaching your full potential, mindlessly going through life without any direction and disappointing your younger self who believed in you and who believed that you were capable of living the kind of life that you promised yourself to live, then feel free to skip this video. If you decide to stay, then you are making the right choice, because in just a second I will show you the one thing that you can do right now to change your life for the better and finally find this clarity and direction. But first, you need to understand one thing. The main reason why you fail and feel like nothing ever works out, even though you are following the most advanced advice and you put in countless hours into learning and working on your projects, is because you lack clarity. Think about it. Do you know exactly what to do? Why do you send cold DMs every single day? To land clients? Okay, then let's say you end up getting a positive response. What's next? Which software are you going to use to hop on a call with him? What are you going to say on the call? What if he declines your offer? And what if he accepts your offer? How are you going to fulfill it? Will you actually find time to deliver your service? All of those things are worth knowing. If you don't have it clear, then you lack direction. If you lack direction, then you will be more likely to procrastinate, to postpone things, to work on the wrong stuff, only to create this illusion of progress and convince yourself that you are putting in the actual work, when that's not really the case. Now, all of that sounds overwhelming already, but there is one more thing that we need to do. We need to take one more step back, because knowing all the things that I have just mentioned will get you nowhere unless you know exactly why are you doing those things. Is it because you genuinely care about this project and you see yourself working on it in the future? Or is it because you want freedom but you actually don't know what to do, so you decided to follow the business model or the self-improvement plan that someone else put in front of your nose and promised you big results, awesome lifestyle, and all the other stuff that you don't even know if you actually want, but it just sounds cool? Because if that is the case, if you are working on something that you are not really enjoying, if you are working on something that you don't really see meaning in and any sense in working on, then even if you will end up succeeding with this thing, you will still be miserable. Even if you will reach all of your goals and you will be able to buy the things that you always wanted and live the life that you always wanted, then there is still a great chance, 100% chance I would say, but you will end up feeling lost and directionless again. That is because if you don't enjoy this thing that you are working on right now and it's hard for you to show up, then nothing will change once you succeed with it. I was stuck in the same trap because for the past 6 years I was blindly following whatever was put in front of my nose. I was blindly following all of these promises that I can make 30k in the next 90 days, or that I can start this business model and get financially free in the next month. And so I would spend countless hours working on these things. I would spend money on courses and different kinds of products that were meant to help me achieve these results even faster. But I never took time to reflect on what actually mattered to me. I would never think about what are my goals, what are my true goals, what are my true passions, what are my true visions for life. I would always follow someone else's idea. I would never think that I can develop something mine. But this is where the real opportunity lies. This is the one thing that you can do right now to completely change your life. Let's talk about the right approach. Step one is that you need to realize that if you want to live a life that is meaningful to you and that you truly enjoy, then you can't follow someone else's idea of a good life, because that will not give you the clarity that you need. To give you an example, if you would decide to start a dropshipping business, then obviously you would see all of the results that people are promising to you. You would see all the cool stories, cool edits with people who succeeded with dropshipping, and you'd be able to learn the main idea of this business model, which is that you buy something cheap and then you sell it for a higher price. But no one will really show you how to build such a business in the back end. Yes, you can find some tutorials, but most of them will not give you the entire roadmap and they will not be clear. And the ones that are clear and that will give you the entire roadmap are secured by a paywall. You need to first pay to get access to those programs or courses or whatever that is, only to learn that 90% of the money that guys that you follow make is coming from their programs, is coming from people like you buying their programs. not from the dropshipping business that they are promoting all the time. All of that will not help you find the necessary clarity. It will make it even worse, because now you will start wondering, okay, so how can I do that? How can I make money if even these guys who are claiming that, this dropshipping is the best thing possible and you should start it and it's not dead and all of that stuff, if those guys are not actually making their money through dropshipping, then how am I supposed to make any money at all? That is why step 2 is you need to take a step back. Let's reset and start all over again. I want you to detach yourself from things like money, success, fame, and all of that stuff. Okay, let's not think about it right now. Instead, think about what is the thing that you would like to work on. What is the thing that you see meaning in and that you are good at. Don't think about the profits. Just focus on finding the thing that you are so passionate about. By the way, if you need help with that, then you can download my free resource called The Awakening Protocol, because it will genuinely help you. But essentially what you need to do is you need to think about how do you want to help other people. It can be teaching, or maybe fixing their cars, or maybe making music that helps them relax. It can be literally anything that you are passionate about, anything that you are good at. And then you will need to develop a life vision around it. I know that it is a lot to ask for, but that is why I mentioned the Awakening Protocol, because I do believe that it will help you. Like, everything that you need is already there and it is free, so why not? Then the step 3 is, once you find the thing that you're passionate about, you need to start focusing on it. Get better at it. Don't focus on the money, just focus on developing the skill. Focus on getting better at your passion. Focus on mastering your passion. Because once you get to a certain level, once you become good, like actually good at this thing, then what will happen is people will start coming to you and asking you, how do you do that? And this is when you will know that you can now turn yourself into an actual business. And if you think about it, that is always the path. Whether we are talking about the SMMA or any other stuff that is popular right now, it is always the path that you need to follow anyways. Everyone will always tell you to first get good at a certain skill, then try to help other people using this skill for free, get some testimonials, and then you can start charging people. This is the same stuff that you will hear everywhere. But here I'm telling you to do the same with your passion. Because the truth is that however niche your passion would be, you can still monetize it and make really good money out of that. With the only difference that right now you will be monetizing yourself and your passion, and you will be working on something that you do enjoy, that you truly see meaning in, instead of something that was put in front of your nose by someone else and they just try to sell you some kind of program. Now, the question you might have is, how can you turn anything into a business? So there are really 2 ways of doing so. You can either provide a service. So if you are passionate about fixing cars, then you can help other people by fixing their cars. You can do the same with different kinds of agencies. Every single agency that is out there, it's just a business model where you focus on providing some kind of service, whether it's running paid ads or building some kind of AI automations or anything like that. And then the second way is you can teach other people how to get to your level or how to even start. So if you think about it, this is exactly what I'm doing right now, because I'm helping people find their purpose, okay? So I help them get to my level, but I am also helping people master themselves and find clarity in life, find direction in life, and all the other stuff around it. And so you can also start teaching people, and then you can turn yourself into a business using YouTube and selling different kinds of courses, programs, all that stuff. And so it seems easy and it seems kind of logical to do everything that I have just told you in this video, but there is a reason why I'm such a big fan of approaching things this way, of focusing on something that you truly enjoy, on your passion. That's because this is how you find clarity. Because if you think about it, right now you don't have to search on YouTube for different answers. You don't have to buy coaching programs to really find out how to go about certain things, how to move on to the next step in this business model of someone else, because you are following your own path, you are working on your own business. And so that means right now you have the clarity, and as I already said in this video, clarity is the main thing that will allow you to finally see progress and change your life for the better. But the most important thing of all of them is that you can become a lethal entrepreneur. Because if you think about it, if you follow these steps and you do it in the right way, then what will happen is you will turn yourself into a business, right? But there is more to that, because you will turn yourself into a meaningful business, which means You will be working on something that you see meaning in, that you are passionate about, all of the other good stuff. And that means that showing up will be easy for you. You will not have to force yourself to sit down and work on this stuff, because that is really your interest. That is your hobby. And so you can put in 12 hours every single day into this business. You can dedicate a lot of time into learning and working, because that's something that you truly enjoy, right? And at the same time, you can monetize it. You can actually turn yourself into a business. And that means that you can do at least 3 times more than your average Joe, who needs to literally force himself to sit down and do the work. He wants to compete with you, but he's not able to get even close. But it's because, as I said, the work that you need to put in, for you it seems easy, but for this average Joe, it's hard. So you can destroy your competition while having fun. And that is the main advantage, and that is the main change what will happen in your life once you go through these steps that I have just mentioned in this video. Alright, so I hope this message was clear for you. If that is the case, and if you found value in that video, you can like it, you can subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Remember to check out the Awakening Protocol, and yeah, other than that, that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.